Hello again, good people. This is Big Baby J with another episode of Final Fantasy 16. Quick note, items. I found, let me see here. Where is it? It's an item I found while doing some level grinding. As you see, I made it to level 49. Where is it? Where's it? Over here. Treasure map, right here. A crudely drawn map in those whose margin is scrolled the message to all who would seek to mint guild. Follow you the path to Kretov. Okay. Alright. Alright, to show you where I found this at, we need to come over here, I believe. Spread it out. Yes, over here in this spot right here. You want to come to this spot right here to travel to this obelisk, the Ravenwit Walls obelisk, but you want to come back to right in this vicinity right over here, and you will find this treasure map laying next to a corpse, a dead body. So right now what I need to do is come back over here. I believe it's here. No, I need to come here because the treasure itself should be right there. So let's go here, the gilded path, and we'll ride our chocobo and pick this up now. So come here, chocobo. And let's go. We'll find it somewhere over in this vicinity, if I'm not mistaken. I did my research on it. That's how come I know. I had to find out where it was located, because I didn't know at first, and now I wanted it. So, like I said, I stumbled across it at first, but down that I found it, I want it for myself. Yeah, I'm going in the right direction. Now, I probably shouldn't disturb this Helguru, but I'm gonna keep going. Hopefully, he doesn't attack me and knock me off my chocobo. I had that happen before. Okay, now I need to turn over to the left over here and go through this path here. And look like I may have to deal with a few goblins in order to find it. Oh, actually, I'm gonna have to deal with a hill gigas. So. Yep, I got a heal giga to deal with. Let me, this should bring you down. Yeah, and bring me your head. I want it. I already have it leveled up, so I don't need it, but since I got it, might as well get it to him. And he's staggered already. Let's give it to him. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, sir. Now. Outstanding. Too easy. Now I gotta build that back up, of course. I might well build it up off these little goblins over here. Are y'all still over here? Very good. Get him. Get him. That's what I'm talking about. Let's finish this on up. Perfect. Thank you. Now that that's done, we can collect our treasure now. And it's right up there. So let's get to it. Right here. And this item here sells for 100,000 gil. So make sure you get it. And again, this area right here where I'm standing. And let me see here. Go here. And come back over here to actually find the treasure map itself. So travel here. And come back to this location where that dot is at in the center of that circle. You'll find it right there. You'll find the treasure map. Now let's head back to the hideout. We got some more quests to deal with. Alright. And I think what I'm going to do is start for the ones inside my, my chambers. And work my way out. I think that would be the best choice. So let's get there first. And pick that up. I need to see if I got some other items too. Alright, now. Wages of Fate. Do you remember what you told me tonight at the Phoenix Gate? That while the fate of Rosario sits on my shoulders, the fate of his dominance sits upon yours. But we are not both dominants of fire. Does not the flame of our fire bearers burn in both our hearts? Should I not protect you as you have protected me? You have chosen to be my shield. Now let me choose to be yours. Is this not what our father wanted? What did Sid wanted? To cast aside fate and forge our own path. Grant me this, Clive. Let me be your strength. Joshua. Okay, concern for Jill. Though her icon brought her much suffering, the loss of Shiva weighs heavy on her heart, and we would be poor friends indeed if we not seek to lighten the burden. But only a fraction. Before we depart for the skies, I will speak on this more in private. Okay, we'll do that.
If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
Let's go ahead and add that to it. We'll do that one. What else we got here? I'm not gonna read all this. We got that under control. We did that under management too. She's showing her gratitude in search of a tomb. I'm reluctant as I am to add to your burdens. I will ask your aid in a personal matter, albeit one that may benefit to your cause. There exists ancient texts deemed so injurious to modern thought that more possession is deemed a crime, and it was a chance encounter with such tomb. From a distance, that sparked within me the scholastic curiosity which burns to this very day. I wish to enlist your aid in reclaiming that text. Should you require further incentive, know that I am willing to offer compensation for your services rendered. Okay, we'll deal with that.
Something tells me this is no mere adventure story.
I'm not gonna make that priority because I'm gonna deal with Gia first. Alright, I think we got one more quest here we need to pick up. In the mood. In case you have noticed, your poor hound spends all his time of late on the rear deck whimpering like God in his cups. Something ain't right with, and my gut tells me it's not to do with this supply of antelope bones. We'll pick up that. That's so.
What is it this time?
Torgo has something else going on. We have to see about his problems too. We'll worry about that in this episode too. What else we have? Got another new life, and this is from God. Okay, I think all of them are done. All right, now let's go talk to. First one we're gonna talk to is Joshua. We're gonna find out well. Let me see. What do I need? Make sure I have everything I need for this Ouroboros equipment. All right. I still don't have. I need another orichalcum. How about that? One more orichalcum. Nice. All right. And I have a feeling that's gonna come from a hunt. We'll deal with that when the time comes. Let's go talk to Joshua and deal with Gio. Get her, make her happy again.
Joshua, read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I've felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. And to let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
That's not a bad idea. I hate to take her and there's nothing there. Alright. Let's go to that hill he's talking about. It's actually not too far off, actually. I probably should have checked the map and see could I get closer than what I wanted to. Okay, I'm right from it. Too easy. Let's get over there real quick. Yeah, I'm right around the corner. Very good. Very good. I went straight to it. Oh, I passed it. Now, how did that happen? Oh, okay. There we go. They're like they're all dead.
This is the place, but
I'm sorry, Clive.
there's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone at the backyard. To the hideaway, then.
Before we leave, let's make sure there's nothing hidden out of the way over here. Okay. Well, back to the hideout. It is. Now I gotta make sure I get the right one, because I don't want to activate nothing differently. That's the map area. That's backyard. Okay. Yeah, let's go way over there.
Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
Say what you will.
It'd be nice if we can actually jump down, but instead we have to walk around. I mean, it's not that far, but when you have to traverse all these different turns and stuff, it makes it kind of difficult. Alright, give me the information I need, young lady.
Oh. What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Okay, we got that taken care of. Now let's get there.
You learn where we might find our flowers.
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrak.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept the record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilerfeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
Alright, let's get there. And way over here. Okay, so I got the alright. I gotta go way over here. So let's get it.
And how might I help the garrison today?
I need to see if these shots got something I don't have just yet. That's something I do need to make sure of.
Welcome.
Oh, okay, yeah. Heaven's Cloud. I don't have that. Oh, I do have it. No, I don't have it. Let's get it.
An excellent choice. And a fine, fine day to you.
Yeah, I want to make sure I get it. Anything I can purchase, I need to purchase. Alright, now let's get over here. You know, I'm not even using that ability, but it's best to have it. I think I should be able to make a shortcut through here, I believe, and head out this way. I think there's a way out here instead of me going all the way around. Yeah, right through here.
Those things didn't
Very
fight
good,
like
very good. Now I just summon my good old trusty steed and get over here to it. Let's ride, Ambrosia. I have no time for you raptors and everything. So y'all stay out of my way. No time for you guys.
Where do we even start?
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there.
Look like they're right over here. I got a few enemies to get rid of.
You see them?
The flowers and our friends.
We might always make quick work of these guys. Die already. Thank you. Well, what's going on, Targo? What you see?
What do you see, boy?
Oh, we have a big guy.
Let's hope this is the last one.
One way to find out.
Sucks to be you, dude. Yep, sucks to be you, dude. Give me your head. Give it to me. Break you on down. Go ahead and get you some. Get you this. And get you this. Yeah, let's do this too. This ought to finish you off with no problem. Where's my enemies? Here they come. Lay down for me now. Die already. Like Toga taking care of the last one over there. Too easy. I didn't get a chance to use that Zanzayuki on that Minotaur, although I wanted to. Miniature main, okay. Crafting material.
That was harder than I expected.
Not really. Took hardly no damage. Or did I even take any damage?
But Founder, it was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
Now let's go find Jill. And talk to her and bring her back. We got rid of all the enemies and everything.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Alright, Jill, where are you? Okay, you in my quarters. Alright, let's get there. Now, I hope this makes her happy. It would only be right that we make her happy. She's done everything for us.
Jill, there's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
It's very nice. We didn't have to make our way back over here. They went ahead and brought us to this point. That's
There are
very
so
good. I
many.
like that.
This is what you wanted to show me. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you, Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped. So lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling.
I'm see she's happy. I'm glad. She deserves some happiness. She went through a lot, and I do mean a lot.
Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
I don't know.
Hopefully married with children. I like the build up to this love story they have here.
I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
Yeah, they need to be married with children. They belong together.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure.
Very nice. I like that. That's a very good touch. I'm glad I completed this one first.
We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
Quest completed. Outstanding. Jill is happy again, and so am I. Snow Days at Garland. Okay, it goes in Clive's chambers. It reduces Diamond Dust cooldown by 7.5 seconds. Okay. Alright, now we need to go deal with okay. Join hands with Gia. Gia has joined Clive party and remain with him until departing for Origin. Oh, okay, so I got another third party member. Nice. Now we need to go speak with Vivian. So let's go talk to her now and see what she got going on. Alright, Vivian, what you got for me?
Vivian, I read your note, and I'd be happy to help you find the book you're looking for.
Thank you, Clive. But tracking it down will not be easy. Are you sure?
Please. You have always granted me your wisdom and insight whenever I asked. It's only right that I return the favor. Or at least attempt to.
You are too kind. Alas, what I ask of you is rather more trying than delivering the odd lecture. I spoke with Hippocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where another copy might be found, but perhaps it is best that you hear the details from him.
If you say so.
Forgive me, Clive, for asking this of you. But this book, it set me on the path to becoming who I am today. Its importance cannot be overstated.
Okay, now we go talk to Hippocrates. And if it doesn't take too long, I'll go visit Torgal. And we do his as well.
Ah, Clive, my boy. What a pleasure it is to see you.
Hippocrates. There's something I need to ask you. I've been charged with locating a book called From a Distance.
Then you seek a rare gem indeed. One whose name I had not thought to hear from your lips. You've been talking to Vivian.
Right as always. But she didn't seem keen to tell me very much. I take it she didn't like what you had to say.
And yet I gather it did naught to dissuade her. Clive, if the young professor has tasked you with obtaining a copy, I fear she asks the impossible. The executors would not allow it.
The executors?
Who are they? I never heard of them.
A clandestine organization committed to the collection and intenebration of forbidden texts and technologies. One such text being the tome Vivian seeks, chronicling as it does the true history of the enslavement of bearers. A tale which could overturn the established order were it ever to become widely known. Or, so rumor has it. I've never actually read the thing, or even set eyes on it for that matter.
How is it that I haven't heard of this organization?
Why, secrecy is the executor's watchword. They lurk in the shadows, emerging only to seize that which must be seized, be it books, inventions, or people, before disappearing again, leaving nary a trace.
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp not long after she found it.
By the hand of the executors, yes.
But what drives them? Self-interest or ideology?
Fine question. Sadly, all that is known of the executors can be recounted in a single breath. You may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers, or the identities of their leaders. Any answer I give would be pure speculation.
Then my hunt was doomed from the first. What was Vivian expecting? That I'd pluck it from thin air?
Not from thin air, no. From ash. Rumors of the executors are rife among the scholars of Storm, but rather less so across the strait. I have a friend. Well, I had a friend in the village of Garnick, a collector of rare tomes, upon which subject we would oft correspond. Alas, I have heard naught from him since the skies fell dark. And no doubt he too has turned. But though he did not mention it by name, it is possible that a surviving copy of From a Distance yet rests upon one of his many shelves, quietly awaiting discovery. If you were, by some chance, able to save even a single book from the poor man's library, I know his soul would rest easier.
Very well. When I next find myself in Waloed, I'll be sure to pay Garnick a visit.
Okay, now we're headed there. Off to Waloed again. Where? Here. Okay. Now let's get over here and find this tome for Vivian. She has helped us much in our journey. We can only return the favor. Come on, Chocobo, let's ride. Let's go grab this first. I love to grab all my little shiny things. Now let's get over here to this village over here. I know exactly where it is, because I've been to this village before doing my exploration. So it's right over here.
The entire village looks abandoned. Now, which house would a bookworm live in?
Well, let's grab this over here. What we got right here? A potion. Not that I needed it, but I thank you for it. I probably should have waited. Now, I guess I gotta go up through here. Now, let's find this tome. Okay, that helps too. I like that. No, that's not what I need.
Dress was certainly varied.
What about here? I think this is it. Got it. What else we have in here? Training report. I think that's everything in here, so yeah. Alright, we should be good here. Okay, like somebody's gonna block our path. Must be those inquisitors. That's whatever they call. Guess they're gonna stop my path.
Leaving
Executors.
so soon, stranger. We've been watching you from a distance, so to speak.
Subtle. I know who you are.
Then we need not waste time on introductions. Hand me the book. Leave it in our care and return to your life.
Your care? Do you mean to burn it or bury it?
That is not my decision to make. But by one means or another, its contents shall be removed from the common record.
Then I'll have to politely refuse. I won't let you erase our history.
Then we find ourselves at an impasse. Very well. The book can just as easily be pried from your dead hand.
And what makes you think you can stop me? Okay. Oh, we have a big guy standing before us.
Let's see, shall we?
Really?
Slow.
Yep. Very slow. Give me your head. And I give you this. Oh, I screwed that up. Okay, I'm about to make up for it. Too late. You're dead. All right. Now what?
Impressive. But we have other means. We shall claim the book yet.
Why do you want it so badly anyway?
It lays out in no uncertain terms the vanity and avarice of mankind. It tells the shameful history of the persecution and oppression of a gifted few by a giftless many. Would you say that this interpretation was correct?
I don't know.
You don't know. Your sword may be sharp, but your wits are dull. So let me answer for you. There is no correct interpretation of history. That a series of events took place may be proved beyond a doubt. But there can be no single, immutable explanation as to why they came to pass. It is a question of numbers and of belief. If enough people believe that a set of events occurred for a reason, that belief becomes the truth.
So you're trying to control the truth?
We are trying to protect people from themselves, from knowledge that would bring them naught but pain. That is all. You may keep the book, for now. The world is small. We shall meet again. Until
In
then,
other words, you can't take the book from me, so you're gonna
Wait.
flee. And just like that, he is gone. So how did he do that?
Let's get this back to Vivian. Perhaps she can explain what that was all about.
Let's get back to Vivian, of course, and here we go. I hope this is worthwhile. I hope this makes her happy as well. She helped us out quite a bit.
Vivian. I found it. The book you lost.
You found it. Thank you, Clive. Even though I asked this of you, I was not entirely sure it would be possible. I feared the executors had seized every copy.
I met with one of these executors, and I convinced him to let me keep it. He told me something. That the truth is just a matter of collective belief. And that if enough people believe a lie, that lie becomes the truth.
It does. But it also means that the truth is not immutable. That it can be changed. Provided that those who wish to change it can convince enough people that their perspective is the correct one. As the sad history of the bearers proves.
You said that the book inspired you to become a scholar.
It did. Or its author, rather. She was a heretic, you see. A firebrand and a dissenter. A gallows stood ready for her in every corner of the realm. And by shunning society, or perhaps being shunned by it, she stumbled upon a truth so potent that an entire realm trembled at the prospect of its utterance. I, too, have always felt somehow set apart from the world of men. A stranger to my own species. She taught me that my solitude was not a curse, but a gift. And that, though my journey to the truth might be a lonely one, what I found at my destination would be more than worth the cost.
Do you still feel that way? That you're not one of us?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure anymore. Since coming to the hideaway, I find my thinking somewhat clouded. Perhaps the result of studying mankind from a rather closer perspective than I had intended. But the more I study, the more I find value in this perspective. In looking not from the outside, but from within. So if you'll permit me, I'd like to continue my work here. Remember, Clive, when enough people believe, belief begets truth. Give the men and women of this benighted world the gift of truth. Make them believe in you, as I do.
I'll try, Vivian. I'll try.
Okay. Now, let's go meet Torgal. Torgal should be here. His dungeon. Here we go. Torgal's here. So, and I'm standing right here. Quickest way probably is this way. And I got a new hunt. So that quest I just unlocked must have unlocked me a new hunt as well. Cool. I know I still got a knight I have to, a dragoon I have to take care of. I wonder what hunt has opened up with her. I'll find out, because I'll do the hunts right before I do the rest of the story. What's up, Torgal?
Pining for something, boy. What is it? What do you see out there? I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Sid, that's why. On the day he brought him home.
That long ago?
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg, since you ask. Clap that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a young age. Doubly hard in being a frost wolf, torn away from his icons and all. Sid would always tell him, you want that iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he were looking for was you.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long. Let's get that thing off you.
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you? You want me to go with you somewhere?
Quick, aren't you? Glad you've been paying attention.
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 summers.
Your kindness is appreciated. You've been a good friend to him.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you. Go on now.
Where to then, Torgal?
Let's find out where you're trying to go to, boy. What is it you're trying to tell me? What is it you're trying to show me? Alright, let's get there. I'll follow your lead. So you're trying to lead me now.
Alright, Torgal. Where are you taking me? I'm going to need a little bit more than that, boy. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless you've already given me one. Back on the rear deck, you were looking west, toward Rosaria. Why don't we try the rookery? I haven't been to the island in almost 20 years. To Port Isolde, then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
Alright, let's get over there. Let's see here. Okay, we're going down here. Wait a minute. Yeah, Jill. Okay, they're both with me. Okay. So they're gonna travel with me from here on out, I guess. until we get ready to fly.
It's still here. After all these years. Lot smaller than I remember. And you're a lot bigger. You might have to swim, boy.
Togo's like, I'm not getting in the water.
I wasn't being serious.
You two go on without us.
We'll be waiting here.
Thank you. We won't be long. All right. Hop in, boy.
So now where are we going? Apparently we won't have any battles in this one, I guess. If it would be just me and Torgal.
This place hasn't changed at all.
Let's grab this.
Trees. Come on.
Gave me 6 gil. Nice. Very nice.
Race you there? I bet I could still beat you.
I doubt that. Black blood, that sells for some gil. What we have over here? Shafang. And we got a treehouse over here. What else can we pick up? So this is what you was
Here we are.
wanting to show me, Torgal.
This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal? Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy?
A lot of old stuff that you collected, Torgal.
This is all from the castle. And Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here?
So actually he swam after all. Had to have.
My sparring sword. Well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy? Thank you, Torgal. For never giving up. For never forgetting.
Torgal been on top of his game ever since the beginning. Faithful. From the beginning to the end.
Let's take this.
Loyal
with us, shall
companion.
we? So I don't forget either.
Where else is you taking me, boy? Where else are we going?
That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal. All right. I'm coming.
Alright, let's get over here and see what you're trying to show me now, boy.
Coming.
Oh, okay. You can see Rosario from here.
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home.
Quest completed. What do we get? 5,000 experience. Charred sparring sword that goes in Clive's chambers. And Calva's Fang +1 increases Torgo's attack potency. Okay. Very good, very good.
Sorry for the wait. We're ready.
Yeah, so we can actually go back if you want to. How about that? Okay, nice to know. Alright, let's head back to the hideaway, if I would. Let me see what quests we got available left in the hideaway, because I'm going to knock out all the ones in the hideaway first. Then I branch out. Let's see here. We got new hunt. Vivian's got something. I got, how many hunts left over here? One. I got another one over here. At the reading table. Nobody's tool. Three's company. So I got several more hunts here. No, several more quests here. Okay. Well, we'll deal with them in the next episode. I thank you guys for watching. Y'all take care, and I will see you then.